What's up, vapors? Thanks for checking out Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be taking a look at the DIY Kit Mini V2. Alright guys, so the random question of the day is, if you had to work but didn't need the money, where would you choose to work? Now, I want to hear from you guys. Just drop a comment right down there in the box below, but I would have to say that, personally, I am good right where I'm at. Working at a vape shop is pretty much a dream job. You know, you get to help people quit smoking every day. I get to do what I love, and I get to vape in my downtime, so that is just good with me. And otherwise, it's not too strenuous, so that's definitely a good thing as far as I'm concerned. But let me hear from you guys just right down there in the comments box below. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're not looking at an RDA, a tank, or even a mod. We've got this toolkit from Coil to take a look at. This is the DIY Kit Mini V2, and I've also got another one of these things brand new in the box that I'm going to be giving to one of you lucky people out there, so make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video to find out how to get in on that. We have to give Coil a massive shout out and thank you for allowing me to take a look at this kit and throwing me an extra one to give to you guys out there. So taking a quick look online, this kit is going to run you about $20, which I think is an absolute bargain. Now, before Coil was even a company, I was gathering up my own tools from Walmart and Home Depot and various other hardware stores, and they definitely cost me more than 20 bucks. So as far as I'm concerned, this is definitely a good deal. If you want to pick one up for yourself, I'll leave a link right down there in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive down to the close-up view and take a better look at this kit. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've got the DIY Kit Mini V2 in its original box, so let's quickly take a look around the packaging and then we'll talk about what's inside. First and foremost, we have the little sleeve DIY Kit Mini V2, as you can see there, with the Coil logo on this side. Get rid of that. We have the lovely embossed image of what is inside the box, which is a really nice touch there. Kind of gives you a little x-ray look. Nothing around the sides, and on the back we have some basic information here. Just a little write-up about what's in the box there. We have contents, we have some company information, and little scratch-off authentication. So let's just go ahead and open up the box. There we go. Get rid of that. There we go. Nice little hard plastic, hard shelled case there. Little latches on this side, which are really nice. Never had any issues with closing this thing and having it open up on me or anything like that. And there we go. We have the tools. So let's just go over these tools one by one, starting with the screwdriver set. So the screwdriver handle itself, nothing too special here. The bits just go inside the end piece, and the top spins so you can kind of put some pressure on your screws as you're tightening. We have 4 different bits here. We have a 2mm, 2.5, 3, and 3.5. These 2 here are your Allen keys. This one is a Phillips, and this one is a flathead, so you have pretty much everything covered in that department there. So here we have the ceramic tweezers, and this is actually how they are stored in the case, which I think is a little bit ridiculous. I think they should have done them sideways like that so they stay closed, but instead they just kind of spring up like that, which is kind of annoying, and if you have them tilted at all, it could potentially break them. But in any case, yeah, just standard ceramic tweezers. You probably already have a set of these kicking around if you are an avid coil builder, but if not, these are absolutely crucial. They definitely come in clutch when it comes time to tuning up your coils. So here we have a nice set of miniature curved tweezers, and these are going to be great for raking out your cotton, and especially for re-wicking. If you want to just remove your old cotton, these are great for that. Just a nice little tool that they throw in there. They're very, very sharp, so be very careful with these, but otherwise definitely a nice tool to have in the kit. Here we have a nice pair of foldable scissors. As you can see, all you have to do is just pull, boom, and there we go. We have a nice pair of scissors to use for cutting cotton and trimming and various other tasks when it comes to coil building. Very handy to have on hand. And yeah, just folds up real nice like that. Back into place. And last but not least, we have the wire cutters here, and yeah, these are getting a little bit dull on me already. I've been using it for a couple of months, and they have seen many pieces of wire, so I usually go through about 2 pairs of snips a year personally. But with that, they are lockable. You can actually move this little lever over and lock them, which is a nice touch. However, when you go to put it back in the case like that, it doesn't fit. The handles just kind of bump into the middle piece there and just doesn't want to fit. So you actually have to open this up and just kind of work them in a little bit like that, and it doesn't really fit all that great. So kind of a shoddy job there in my opinion, Coil Really wish they would fix that. All it would take is just a tiny tweak in the injection molding, and that would fix the issue. So there you go. Those are all the tools that come in the DIY Kit Mini V2 by Coil. Let's go back to the main screen and talk about this some more. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the close-up look at the DIY Kit Mini V2. Now let's go over my opinions, the pros, the cons, and whether or not I think it's worth purchasing. Starting off with the pros, and my first pro is the hard case is a really nice touch. I love the hard case because it's just so nice and neat and compact. I mean, this thing's only about 1.5 inches thick, so I feel like you could even walk around with this thing in your back pocket, no problem. But personally, I like just throwing it in my vape bag, taking it home with me if I need to rewick or, you know, change out a set of coils or something. This thing is just very, very convenient to bring along with you. My second pro for this kit is that it has almost everything that you need to get going building coils. Now, notice how I say almost, and we'll get to that eventually, but this kit here has everything you need to wrap your own coils, install them, and tune them up a little bit. But this kit's going to be great for the vapor on the go. It doesn't have a ton of bulky tools. It's all these little kind of miniaturized versions of really the essentials. My third pro for this one is that it's very small and it's portable. If you're going to a cloud comp or something like that and you want to travel a little bit lighter, then you can just grab this basic set of tools here and be on your merry way. Or if you're like me and you travel a lot and maybe you need to rebuild or rewick on the road, well, throw this in your checked bag and you are good to go. You have your basic set of tools. It's not going to add a lot of bulk or weight, and it's just going to be great for the traveling vapor. And my fourth and final pro is it's affordable. It's only 20 bucks, and I think that's a great deal. Honestly, I've spent more than that on my various collection of tools before even Coil Master was a thing, so therefore I find a lot of value for your money in this kit here. Alright guys, so moving on to the cons, my first con is that it's missing a few key elements. Now, like I said in the pros, it has almost everything you need to get going in the coil building world. Now, the few things that I think are missing here, one would be storage. I feel like there should have been a place for some used coils. If you want to take a coil out of your RDA and keep them, it really should have a little spot for a set of coils or a drip tip or something like that. Just a tiny amount of storage space would be great. That also kind of runs into the second thing here, which would be a space for some cotton. I really wish they added just a tiny little spot for cotton, just enough for a couple of sheets, maybe a couple rewickings worth, and that would definitely do it there. But my third thing and most important thing, in my opinion, is an ohm reader. Now, I really feel like they could have just extended the box out ever so slightly and had a built-in ohm reader or atomizer stand right there on the side, so that way you could have your toolbox open and you have your ohm reader right there on the side where you're building on your RDA. I just feel like they kind of missed a trick there, and they should have done something with that, and maybe they'll do it in the version 3. My second con for this one is on the minor side. It's really not that big of a deal, but it's just a gripe that I've had since day one with this kit, and it's the fact that you cannot have your wire cutters closed and locked at the same time in the box. You have to have that locking mechanism open, and then the snips will be kind of partially opened inside the box, so it's really not that big of a deal, but I guess you could potentially cut yourself or something on them. I don't know. It just really has annoyed me. I don't know why they would design it without that little space for the locking mechanism to be set to closed when it's inside the case. And my third and final con for this kit is no customization whatsoever. You have to go with their placement and their locations for these tools. You can't customize it one bit, and let's say you break a tool or something in this kit here, you really can't replace it. So if you don't like one of these components, then you're pretty much screwed because you have to go with what they supply you with. You can't put your own scissors or screwdriver or tweezers in there. Everything is custom fit just for those tools. So at the end of the day, is this kit worth purchasing? Would I go out of my way to pick one of these up if I didn't get this one in for a review? I'm going to say absolutely yes to this one, mostly because I've actually been searching for a nice little travel size coil building kit myself, just to bring to conventions and stuff like that, where you might need to rebuild or rewick in a moment's notice, and this thing is going to be absolutely clutch in those situations there. But it's only 20 bucks, so I highly recommend you guys check one of these out for yourself. If you want to get one of these, then I'll leave a link right down there in the description below. All right, guys, so it's time to give away one of these DIY Kit Mini V2s to one of you lucky people out there. Super easy to get involved. All you have to do is 1, be subscribed to my channel, 2, like this video, 3, send an email to dailyvapetv@gmail.com with the subject line saying, "Give me some tools." And 4, once all the other steps are complete, just comment the word "done" in the box below. So that's all you got to do to get involved with this giveaway, guys. 4 easy steps there for you. Just make sure you read the complete rules right down there in the description below. So that about does it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. Don't forget to click that notification bell right next to the subscribe button if you want to be alerted whenever I upload videos. Also, leave me some comments in the box below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the DIY Kit Mini V2 or anything else you guys want to discuss down there. Make sure you check out the advocacy and my social media links right down there in the box below. Join up with my Facebook group, guys, Daily Vape TV Cloud Crew. It's a lot of fun. You can post hand checks, cloud checks, build checks, whatever you want to do in there. It's totally cool. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, vape on. Deep